Kia ora and hello from Hutan Pantai, and today we're going to feed the animals. So let's get started on that. We'll go and grab the tractor and we'll grab the feeding wagon. We'll fill it up with some hay and silage and feed the animals. How's everyone's day been today? I hope you've all had a good day. Nearly the end of the week. I see Giants patched their tractor. It looked like both of them had light problems of one sort or another. Go figure. I was on Ugsy's stream after my stream yesterday, and we were talking about the Steam Awards, sit back and relax, and he sort of said, yeah, that must have been what they were doing when they tested the tractor. So I thought that was quite funny. Funny how they were able to jump the queue. Oh, I'm having trouble getting out this door, aren't I? They need to make wider doors. We'll try this door, shall we? Yay, made it. So it looks like we have a bit of food left over, so let's drop that off. There's the little baby buffalo. Okay, so that's all done. So I'm hoping they'll be dropping a patch soon, and they'll fix the manure. Yeah, definitely have to put a fence up so I don't do that when I've got rice planted in that field. Okay, turn the mixer on, hop out, swap over our forks, and we'll grab some bales. Dropped off the wrong implement. There we go. Of course, a telehandler would be easier, but I couldn't afford one at the time, and I needed an excuse to have the Massey. Although I suppose I could get a telehandler and have the Massey as a feeding tractor. Could be worth looking at. Let's see, let's grab a couple of these. Okay. Now I found I can't take two at the same time. what seems to happen is when the one gets disappeared into the mixer wagon, the one that's above it seems to be left in suspended animation and doesn't actually fall into the wagon. So it makes it a bit difficult. Here we go. So that's one silage bale in. Go for the next one. Just got to be careful I don't hit that loading marker, otherwise the bale that I'm holding disappears back into the storage. So okay, so let's go get a couple of hay bales. Too sure what to do with those square bales. They're sort of a bit too awkward to use. They're too big. I suppose I could sell them. Maybe I can make some round hay bales next cut, which is actually coming up next month, believe it or not. So we get another cut, and then yeah, maybe we'll get that cut in before the patch and before they fix the yield of the grass. So yeah, so we'll see. Oh, that didn't go well. Okay, so that should be full. We can go and give that to the animals. bolt on the roof. There we go. Okay, so let's go have a look. Yes, we're full. Let's go feed it to the animals. Okay. It looks like we need to top up the straw as well. Okay, so that took all of it, so we should probably do another mix. Turn that on. So we've got about 11 bales left. And yeah, 50 of the square bales, so maybe we should look at selling the square bales and making some more round ones. How much silage have we got? 113. So yeah, maybe we'll do that, I think, because it is just so easy to make this mix. Just works out so well. So I might sell those bales off camera when I do the run to the farmers market. And then maybe do that field in hay next month. We've got the baler, well, we don't have the baler, but we do have the tedder and the windrower, and I think we've got enough money to buy the baler now that we want. Yeah, I think we'll go for the round baler again. The stationary one. I think we've got enough money at the moment to buy that. 525, yeah. And yeah, and then we've got that baler. We are using it quite a bit, so it would be good to have it. Let's get the silage. So I wonder if they'll release any mods overnight my time. It's probably during the day for a lot of the rest of the world, but for me it's overnight. I wake up to usually a whole lot of new mods, a plethora of new mods, and of course by the time I wake up most people have done their mod reviews, so I can watch the mod review and decide whether or not that mod's going to be any good for me, my gameplay. So you probably won't see many mod reviews from here, just exceptional ones that I find how I use. Yeah, like that measure mod, and you know how I was able to use it with the steering assistance to work out the distance between the windrows for a contract bathing mission. I'd never thought of using it before until I thought of it, and then it was like, okay, that makes sense. Why don't we do that more often? So it's actually a really handy mod. So make sure to give the modder some thumbs up, and you know, rate the mod if you find it useful. And yeah, I always think if the mod's useful and you're using it and it's not giving you any problems, it should be getting 5 stars, you know. Yeah, they've put a lot of work into it. They've had to find out what the settings are that need to be changed with, you know, mods like that, and you know, write the script for it. And I've done a little bit of PowerShell scripting, and you know, it's not easy writing scripts. So you know, they deserve all the respect that you can give them, really. And you know, the modders that do a fantastic job modding the equipment, you know, they deserve the 5 stars as well. That's my rule of thumbs. If it's not breaking the game and I'm using it, it's getting 5 stars. That's what I do. I keep it fairly simple. I don't have criteria about, you know, how many paint is available, and you know, how many options are available. It's sort of like, if it does the job and I use it, I give it 5 stars, because for me it's been worthwhile. Okay, so we've filled it up. We've got quite a bit left over, so that's good. So we should probably go and do some straw. Definitely going to need to put a fence up. Otherwise I'm just going to take the shortcut every time. Hey Planet, how's it going? You've been having a good day? Good name, Planet Daydream. Place I'd like to be when I'm at work a lot of the time. Although my boss may say I'm already there. I won't ask him. Don't ask questions you may not like the answers to. Okay, so we've got some straw left in there, so let's go and empty it out. Then we can possibly go get a couple of bales. Got that one a bit better. Yep, we're on the correct side. It was fun watching. Tom Pemberton's got a similar sort of straw blower. They purchased it. They were hoping to be able to use cardboard, but I don't think it worked out too well for the cardboard. But when you see them spraying the calves and all that, they just love it going over their backs. They just love it. So yeah, blowing the straw out like that is that's good for the calves. They love it. Oh yep, definitely gonna have to build that fence. So let's go get a couple of bales of straw. Thanks to our neighbour, we've got a bit of straw that we can give to the cattle, or the buffaloes, so that's good. Okay, what's happened here? Sorry about that, but I seem to be stuck in that location. So it was almost like the straw bales were jamming me in. Okay, let's see if we can pick it up this way if it goes a bit better. That in there, and then we're only just picking it up, but never mind, it should be just enough. Maybe I'll get a better bite at it. Here we go, that should be better. Okay, so it's 2 bales of straw. We'll see if that's enough. Put the tractor away. Stuff to need a bit of a wash, isn't it? I wonder if we should get a telehandler and then we can put this on permanent feeder mixer duty. Don't know. I'll have to think about it. I like how the straw still gets used even though we're not getting manure. Go figure. Hopefully they'll get that fixed. Okay, so we've topped up the cattle and the goats are good. They sort of look after themselves. They eat hay or grass, but because they've got such a big meadow, they actually just are eating the meadow all the time. We don't have to worry about it. Probably have to keep an eye on it over winter time in case, you know, the grass runs out and they need a bit of hay. Definitely look at that, but you know, maybe we can give them a couple of bales over winter time. See how that all goes. But yeah, goats are really good. And they just keep churning out the milk. And we keep getting the, you know, bottled goat's milk and the cheese and butter from them. They're producing all the butter. We're not using the buffalo milk for butter. Okay, so I think it's been a while since we've been to the temple, so maybe we should have a pop-up and, you know, just go and see what's happening up there, see if they need any additional materials. They shouldn't do, but always good to check. So let's hop into our truck. I don't want to make you try and cram into the little ape. It's no fun in there, I tell you. Of course, we need to finish putting slurry onto that field. foggy around here. Always is quite foggy around the river though, isn't it? Okay, so we haven't got the trailer on, so we might be able to park in the car park. Okay, so let's go have a look at the progress. It's a popular place up here. It's always busy. Lots of cars around, but you never see many people. I wonder if they just head into the bush for picnics or, you know, other activities. Bird watching and that sort of thing, you know. So here we go. We've got the pillars and they're starting on the roof by the looks of it. So yeah, that's going to be an amazing looking building when they're finished. Climb up here and you can sort of see the whole temple complex. Looks like they've got a nice seat there. Okay, so they must have used second-hand material because, you know, that's a weathered look for, you know, something that's a new building. That's quite worn, isn't it? So they must be recycling some of the timbers. Now let's go see if they need anything. Okay, so they need 3,255 litres of wood beams and roof plates. And we have enough roof plates at the moment and wood beams, so they should be good for now. Okay, so yeah, I think we will look at selling the square bales, as there's not necessarily something that we can use as well as round bales can be used. So I think that's what we'll do. I might do that off camera. Okay, so let's reverse this in. Right, here we go. Close the door. Yep, we've got our lettuces are all growing nicely. And of course, we've got the local shopkeeper coming to pick them up. We let him have it for a good deal, but we don't have to worry about delivering it to him, so that's a good thing. And we've got a lot of rice saplings. I wonder if we're going to run out. Yeah, it doesn't let us know there, does it? Let's have a look. Greenhouse for rice saplings. 22% full, it reckons. So, I don't know. It's still relatively early in the day. Should we see what contracts there are? Actually, we could do field 7, couldn't we? Okay, let's go pick up the items from the shop. Should probably buy myself a little motorbike. Might be a little bit quicker to get to the shop. Although being able to cut across the fields on foot is probably almost as quick as having to drive a motorbike along the road. It's a pretty big cultivator, isn't it? Summers. Ah, we've got the big case quad track. Would have thought that something like that would be too big for this area, but yeah, you know, here it is. In all its four-tracked glory. Okay. Yeah, we're taking up a bit of road, aren't we? Whoop. Try to take out a power pole. Okay, so we've got our beacons and hazards on. I'm not sure if this one has beacons. No, it doesn't have... Oh. Yeah, it's got one right at the top. Hey, nearly missed my turn. Okay, so that's an 18.3 meter cultivator. So that's pretty sizable. There you go, old man drinks water simulator. Hope they can fix that graphics glitch too. Now when I look back at it, it looks like it's sort of fixed itself. So it's a warmish day here today. It was 26 degrees. And I was in a couple of chats today, and someone was saying that they were going to get 5 inches of snow. My mind honestly cannot comprehend that. 5 inches of snow. I am bilingual when it comes to measurement. I know how big an inch is, and you know, I also work in centimetres and millimetres. I'll be honest, I can't figure out why people use inches when they're doing building and carpentry. So much easier just to measure something 5 millimetres and I don't know what, was it a quarter of an inch or whatever? Having to deal in fractions, that really did my head in. Decimals are just so much easier. Alright, we're 13% of the way through. Yeah, it's quite relaxing just sitting back and, just putting the machine on the GPS and the cruise control and, just being there for the ride. Read a book maybe, I don't know. Listen to an audio book. Just being onto it and making sure nothing bad happens, like, trying to cultivate through the road. Not that I've ever done that much. But yeah, these bigger fields can be quite relaxing at times. We'll get that on the course. I thought it had beeped before, but okay. Didn't lock in. Okay, that's definitely locked, so few smaller stones, they should roll into the ground if they need that. It is a big piece of kit, this, isn't it? I have to admit, equipment like this isn't something I usually end up buying for my farm. It's usually just a little bit too big for what I need. But it is nice to drive it every now and then. What do we have? We've got the Case, we've got the New Holland, and we have the John Deere as well. We have the Class Zerion, but it's sort of similar but different, isn't it? You know, these pivot in the middle, whereas the Class Zerion just has four-wheel steer. So, but yeah, I have to admit the Zerion is sort of my go-to if I need bigger equipment. Watch out we don't fall into the canal. How am I doing folding it? If I was worker B, I'd be sacking myself. That was definitely pushing the wrong button. That's looking much better. So I think I'll definitely sell the square bales. They have been a disaster all the way through, haven't they? You know, I used the baler because I thought it would be quicker and beat the rain, and then the automatic pickup just would not drop them off nicely. It was just a disaster. So yeah, I'll sell them because really they're just the wrong size for what we need. Yeah, it'd be nice to have air conditioning in here at the moment. Don't have the air conditioning on, and I don't have the fan on because it's too noisy. Good, I didn't fold it up that time. I wonder if anyone's looking at us cultivating the field from the tall buildings over there. Certainly would have a good view. It's actually interesting flying a drone over there. Just having a look at how the buildings are on top and that sort of thing. Okay, so I think the next one is the headlands, so we're nearly finished. Not sure if I missed one of the short runs on the other side, so we'll go and check it, and if we have, we can use that as a start into our headlands. Yep, looks like we missed this one, so we'll do this one and then we can merge into that other headland. Here we go, merged in. Okay, so once we got to there, I think we might lift the cultivator because there's no sense going over cultivated land again. Definitely find this game relaxing. It's probably good for my high blood pressure as well. Before I started the stream, I was actually having a little blat on Forza Motorsport. I could just feel my blood pressure going up and up and up, and don't get me wrong, I was enjoying it, but it wasn't helping my blood pressure much. Man. Right, final headland. got some interesting little notches into this field, hasn't it? You know, just little bulges that just make it interesting, so you can't have a perfectly square field. Nicely done, really. %83 done. This will finish the day off perfectly. Hey, 95%. And the sun's starting to go down low, 97%. Definitely worked out nicely. Hey, it's finished. I'm sure they'll come back and just finish off the little bits that we've missed. Probably complain bitterly, but you know, that's the way it is. So let's go drop this back off at the dealership. There we go, it's folding up nicely. Try and avoid the sign this time. Let's nip down here before any oncoming traffic turns up. Beautiful. Okay, that is a big piece of equipment, isn't it? Man. Now when you have a look at it, like, those wheels have to be what, 5? I don't know how tall this character is, but yeah, let's say he's pretty tall, 6'6". Means those wheels are probably about 6 feet. Anyway, yes, we will collect that. Fantastic. Nice bit of money. They'll go nicely towards our baler next month. So we'll need a baler, and we'll need to get a forage wagon as well, just to be able to pick up the hay, and then we can tip it into the hopper of the forage wagon. Unfortunately, into the baler. Unfortunately, we won't have to buy a huge forage wagon because the hopper's only so big. You end up just sitting around trying to feed a hopper all the time, so yeah, it's no sense having a big forage wagon that takes forever to fill up because it takes forever to unload. Certainly getting a lot of exercise. My doctor would be happy if I was getting this much exercise. Okay, so we've been streaming for a little while, so I might call it a day with that. We've been able to feed the animals. You know, we had a bit of a late start today, so fed the animals, went and looked at the temple progress, and then completed a contract. So I'm very happy with today's progress. Thank you so much for watching, I do appreciate it. Please feel free to share this video with anyone you like, and talking of liking, please hit that like button, and if you haven't done so already, a subscription doesn't cost you anything and would really help my channel along immensely. But thanks again for watching. You all have a good day, a good evening, or a good morning wherever you are in the world, and until next time, bye.